am the man. I am the king of my land, doing everything that I can. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do all my hands. Yes, sir.
That sounded bad.
Hey. Hey, we back live. Season 2, episode 2, Don't Cancel Me podcast. We back.
Episode 2. Let's get it,
back, man. We appreciate everybody showing us love on the last episode, all of the feedback that we got, everybody that went and hit the subscribe button, everybody that liked the videos that have been posted, and everybody that was interacting in the stream last week, man. We appreciate the love, man. My boy Relle, what's going down, dog?
Nothing, man. It's been a long week, man. This is episode 2. Trying to piggyback off the big success of episode 1. There's a lot of hard work doing this stuff, man. All the social media and promotion, presentation, editing. It's a hard work, man, but it's exciting. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to do this. So I'm not gonna complain about it.
Indeed, man. Look, I see already. Now my dog, he was doing good. Now he want to start acting up. If y'all see a rodent, not a rodent. He bigger than a rodent.
Too big to be a
rodent. If y'all see an animal that's gracefully jumping on and off the bed, that's my dog. Y'all don't mind me. But if you in the chat, say what's up, man. Stop by, show some love. Please be interactive. We appreciate everybody that's being interactive in the chat. Y'all keep the show flowing. We already like to go off the cuff. We obviously have a couple of stories in hand, but when we get the chat interacting and they throwing in their jokes and they little 2 cents, it's lovely, man. We appreciate everybody that interact with us, man. So as always, I do my best to try and shout out some people.
All right, who we shouting out today?
My boy Tom, So Unoriginal Club. He just got his new pieces of clothing out and hats and hoodies on his website. I'll type it in the chat. This is actually,
we'll leave it in the description too.
Yeah, we'll leave it in the description too. But this is actually from his mental health collection that he dropped. And the dope thing about what he does is that when he drops some clothes, he drops it once and that's it. So it's first come, first serve type of thing. So I made sure I went ahead and scooped the mental health one, obviously, because I'm big on mental health and the stuff that I've dealt with personally. So I just had to take the time out to shout out So Unoriginal. He just did a drop. I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna be in the description, and I'm also go ahead and drop it in the chat right now. But I have to show him some love. He always showing me love. He showed the pod love. He just a good dude, man. So and he's starting to gain traction, and people in the streaming world starting to buy his clothes and display his stuff. So I'm happy for him, man.
Then he just made a website, right? That's why everything was kind of taken off this week, or did he already have the website just kind of gain traction this week?
I think it's more so he always had the website, but I think he posted when he actually got clothes or his collection.
Okay.
And when he has a new collection out.
His stuff is dope. I was going through it. The other day, man, and the way that he mixed the Pokemon with the sports teams logos is pretty dope. And I was definitely looking through it, like, yeah, I definitely got to cop me some merch. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
man, he good dude, but like I said, he a hooper too. He be hooping, and I told him I'm gonna have to pull up on him whenever me and the fiance make a trip to Arizona. I'm gonna have to pull up on him and get a couple runs in. So he's
to get him on the show, man.
Definitely, I'm gonna have to try and link with him, get him on the show. He busy between him working his full-time job and this. I know he got busy play, but I'm gonna see if he go graces with his president. I'm gonna have to ask him and see what's up, man. But is that Jay in the chat? What's good, Jay?
Here already.
My boy Jay in the chat. Shout out to my mother as always. She in the chat as well.
Mama Fly here.
She in here. She said that she was rolling last week. She enjoyed the show last week.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mama, because that made me feel good because I ain't got your hoodie made yet. But just don't lose your faith in me. I promise you the hoodie is coming. I haven't been to the mall yet, and I don't know how to do it myself. So just be patient. You know, it's 3 to 5 weeks. It's on back order.
That's what to say. She
lazy, but it's really on back order. We're just gonna go with that.
She was talking about how funny you was. Yes, and obviously she watched last season, but she was talking about how funny you are. All of the pastor stuff you was doing and the sermons and everything from last week.
Last week was such a funny episode. I mean, I was editing and I couldn't stop laughing, man. And I think the cool thing about it is everybody that interacts with it, everybody enjoyed it. You know, I haven't found one person yet. I keep telling people, be honest with me. You know, let me know what you really think. You know, was we too loud, or could you hear us clearly, or was the mic? I want all the critique, and people was like, no. I mean, people really was just in tears laughing, man. That's the cool thing about this show. I was talking to some people about an hour or two ago, and I was saying that's the cool thing about this show, that if something was to happen, let's just say if something was to happen to me untimely, that the content that we are putting out with the show, you will always have something to laugh at for a lifetime. And I think that's probably one of the dopest things, and that really put the show into perspective for me. So it's definitely pretty cool, though, man, because you never know, man. Stuff is happening to everybody every day. You never know something happen to you one day, but to have this content out there in the world for people to see forever, I think it's gonna be pretty dope, man. we just want to take it one step at a time. Let's take off here, man.
Absolutely.
Beverly Hills, here we come.
Absolutely. So obviously, I'm also gonna try and do something that. Now, I'm always a person that thinks I think a lot, and it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I came across something again this week that I was thinking about. And that is to do your best to learn from the past, but don't let your regrets from the past hurt what you got going for you in the future.
All right now.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool to reflect on that past and to be able to figure out what you did wrong in the past and be able to learn from that, because obviously you want to do better coming forward. But what a lot of people do, and I know I'm somebody who was included from back in my college days, is that I would dwell too much on the past, and it will affect what I do going forward in the future. So, you know, for anybody that may be listening, don't dwell on that past. Just learn from those mistakes, improve on those mistakes, get better, and then utilize that to your advantage to make sure that whatever you got going for yourself, use that for the future, so that way you can go ahead and succeed and you don't end up back to where you were, or maybe even, you know, instead of being 2 steps back before, you don't go 5 steps back when you in the future. Don't worry about it. Focus on the positives, learn from your mistakes, and keep that shit pushing. Keep that shit pushing. Where the Ray Charles glasses, Relle? Where they at?
Nah, man, I retired the glasses, man. It yeah, that was a premiere type of thing. I might bust somebody, man. I thought about it, but I said I ain't want to, I'm not gonna wear glasses every week. But nah, definitely though. You gotta look at. I mean, you gotta think about people that study history, you know, and how history is important to the future. How history is important for the future, and you know, you look at wars. You know, people go back and study what did they do during the Trojan War or the World War I, World War II. You know, they look at the different battles and different strategies that they used. So they know what to do in a situation that's going to come up. You always have to you always have to use your past to help you with your present and with your future. You know, even in court, you know, that's why, you know, you set a precedent. That's what precedent mean. You know, hey, this guy killed somebody and got 5 years, and we already have this on record, so we know what the dish out for the punishment for the next person. I mean, in anything, in every aspect of life, you definitely you have to use your past, your history, to help you shape your present and your future.
Absolutely. I mean, and we all know that, you know, mistakes and stuff happen. Here you go. Mistakes, mishaps, everything happened wrong. Hold on, man.
Look. See, while he's handling Brian, y'all, Brian just barking. He just a lazy security dog. He been laying on the couch doing everything. Now he want to get all excited. But he about to get him situated, though. But what's up, chat? I mean, I see we got C-Sam in the chat. My phone is so far away. Oh, yeah. C-Sam said, yeah, Dev 2 for 2 on the words for the week that both hit home. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up, C-Sam? We in this thing. Shout out to C-Sam for joining the chat. If you're in the chat right now, go ahead and let us know, man. Drop a comment, drop a like, share this page, man. We about to have a good time today, man. We got all kind of stories lined up for you. We was gonna talk about Jeannie Ma and Jeezy, but I think we're gonna skip out on that. But we definitely got some Footlocker news for you, and some what was the other one?
The homie talking to his homie in a sus way.
Having male best friends, we gotta set some guidelines and some boundaries today when it comes to talking to your homies.
Absolutely. C-Sal, bro, appreciate you, dog. I'll do my best with trying to bring the word. You know what I'm saying? I try my best. I gotta. It's tough trying to bring the word with Relle in here because his second calling in his next life or whoever.
I preach the Holy Spirit.
He preach whenever
was
he
in
hits
there
him.
last week. I'm not gonna bring the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna leave him out today.
That's just it.
But I see. Mama said Holy Spirit activate. Well, Mom, I got a question. If you want the Holy Spirit to activate, where in the Bible does it say we have to pay 10% for tithes? Can somebody give me the Bible in the verse where God said that we pay 10% to the church? I feel like they made that number up.
I think it's I can't tell you the verse. I've never seen it in the Bible as far as a number to give back.
Tithes and offering.
Isn't that so much? Who came up with it? That's what I want to know.
Let me tell you the difference between tithes and offering. One you put in the envelope, and the other one you put in the basket. That's it. Why can't I give that same money I put it for tithes into the basket? What's the difference? It's going to the same place, I think.
Nowadays you don't know because of the amount of shady pastors that are out there. So
you been to a mega church?
A mega church?
Yeah. Have you been to a mega church?
Would the Potter's house be considered one?
That is a super mega church.
I've been there once.
Okay, I've never been to a mega church. Do they take tithes at the mega church?
I mean, it's been so long, I don't remember.
Do they do offering at the mega church?
I think I'm sure with TD Jakes, I believe they do. I know, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen people talk about it at Lakewood. That they do it. That's how they got to the. That's how they got to the Compact Center. Yeah, I think that's how they got to the Compact Center. Honestly.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering because what I'm trying to figure out, because all tithes and offering is the money to pay the musicians.
Do you think that's all it is?
Not all of it, but a good percent of it go to the musicians.
Do you think it goes to the musicians?
That's why they play so hard when it's offering time. they putting on the show.
I mean, honestly, I want 50%.
50%?
That's what Ralph said.
See, because Ralph need to pay his musicians. Ralph is a musician. He know what I'm talking about. I bet that time stopped coming. Ralph stopped playing them drums.
He said they have cash. He said they have Cash App and Zelle.
They do. They threw me off.
What?
When the basket.
They really do?
What? Yeah, it threw me off. The basket came around church and it had a paper taped to it with the Cash App with the Cash App name on there. Not Cash Apping you $1. Everybody know an offer you only give $1. And you know what I hate about offering too? I told you I was gonna go on this last week.
Mm-hmm.
What I hate about offering is when you give like your $20 and you need change and they don't come back for the rest of the service. Yeah. And now you stand outside the business office though.
Wait, no. This is new to me, bro. Back. This is new to me, bro.
Do you don't go to church, bro?
No. Come on, bro.
He was honest. You go to church? No, I don't actually. Ain't been in a minute. You keep all your money then. You ain't giving none of it away.
So, I want to know. I've never, ever been in this situation or been around people that have thrown money out and was waiting for change.
bro. Like, let's say the basket come to you. The basket, like they the basket come down the aisle. All you guys are 20. You put the 20 in there. I'm like, I need 15 back, 15. I need 15 back. And then they gonna let the ushers be like, okay, I got you. And there's always one usher. The head usher is always the accountant. So what she do is she'll get all the basket, and they'll get to the front of the church, and then they'll pray about it. And then then this one lady, I don't know what deemed her head usher / accountant. She's gonna take the money to the back, and then she's gonna count it up. And when she back there, she's gonna split it up and give it to the business office. Give it to the musicians.
I've never heard anybody asking the ushers. I've seen my mom like, hey, look, I need change for this. You got change. Like asking the family.
Oh, you ask your peers first, but if they ain't got it, then if you need change, you gotta get change.
Okay, maybe I should have just. I didn't want to assume that you asked.
Them ushers need to start writing that crap down, like they taking our order at the restaurant. When I need change, you need to give me one of them numbers they get for you when you waiting on your food. I need one of them numbers to hold up in church while I wait on my change. Hey, $15. Hey, $15 go to number 3. hey, take that. Hey, this person been waiting on their money for a minute. I need one of them food numbers when I'm waiting on my change, because them ushers be in there forgetting. And I probably taking something off the top too.
They probably do, bro. I can't. The way that some of these people, I just don't. I don't trust a lot of churches.
I'm still waiting on somebody to tell me that where in the Bible does it say 10%. Ralph, I think you're the only one in the Bible. I mean, in the chat that can be close to explain this to me. The Bible. Because I know Jay and them don't know. I think Jay a musician too, so he probably was getting paid too. I don't know. Jay was probably playing for free.
Jay said, "I just take my change out the basket." Oh my God, nigga reaching in to get this change.
That's ghetto. If you reach in and get your own change, that's ghetto.
My mama said in Malachi and Hebrews, but it doesn't say 10%.
My point exactly. My point exactly. So where does the 10% come from?
I think that's got to be a man-made situation.
It's definitely a man-made. Then they want to get mad at you when you don't pay your tithes. They make you feel bad. They're like, "Would a man rob God? How many of y'all went out there and bought the new shoes today, but can't give God 10%? How many of y'all went out there and bought a brand new Lexus, put the 15s in the trunk and the 26 wheels on the tires, but you can't give 10% to the church?"
See, that's what. Go ahead.
How many of y'all just spending money at the strip club, making it rain, dollar bills, y'all, but don't want to give money to the church? The church will make you feel so bad for not donating. Excuse me, not donating, but not giving your offering or your tithes. Then they got regular offering. They got tithes. Then they got a love offering. Then they got a just because offering. Then they got a hope you feel better offering along with the sick and shut in offering. It's so many offerings at the church. I just bring $1 for each one. $7. I done took care of everybody.
Yeah. So my mom said that Hebrews speak about Abraham have a tenth of spoils.
They seen the word tenth, and then that's what we're gonna do.
I guess K. Thomas be Hebrew for 10th. So I guess that's where 10% came in. But some of these churches, the way you asking, there's no way with all of these offerings, what you gonna you gotta give, you have to start going down the change. I'm gonna give 25 cents here, 25 cents there, because if you start, that's more, they asking for more than 10%. If you having 5-6 offerings, and then that's not even tithes. So some of these churches is greedy.
I wonder, Chad, I wonder why they make you stand up and bring your tithes to the front, but then just pass the basket around. That don't make no sense either. You have to ask for envelopes, so you got to get an envelope when you come in church. Then you do it. You fill out your envelope during the sermon, and then when it's time for tithes, you got to get up.
Don't forget the building fund.
You got to get up out your seat to head to the front of the church to drop an envelope inside the basket. Then you go back to your seat just for the ushers to uniformly walk down the aisles to pick up the baskets. And then what song is I forgot what song they played their offering, but like I don't understand. Like I don't know somebody because what can you say? You're giving God your first fruit or your increase. So why did I just pay him when I get a raise? Why do I have to keep paying him? Why am I paying him when it's not an increase? I'm making the same thing. I'm salary. It's the same thing every week, God. There is no increase. So why am I paying you every Sunday? Church, that's another bill. Now I got rent, I got lights, I got a car, I got insurance, and I got church. Can I get church on my True Bill? I see True Bill is that app that pay your bills for you. I'm gonna put the church on my True Bill. I'm gonna use my Acorns app. Use the Acorns app for church.
Oh my gosh, dog.
And then now I can't even cash out the church because now they taxing cash app. And so what's the deal? Man. It don't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
You could tell Relle had this on his heart for some time. Yeah.
She said anytime you get paid is considered an increase.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Me and my daddy, we figured it out. We get the church after offering. Anybody that know us, we show up after offering. we will sit in the car. Did they done it yet? All right, cool. I'm just sit here listening to me. Let me know when they done. Hey, text me when they done. How will you tell? How you tell my homies in the church? Text me when they done. And that's when we'll walk in.
Text me when they done.
Text me when they done. Then we go. Rav, no, I ain't lying. We get the after offering every single time.
Oh my gosh, dog. That is hilarious, dog.
I'm dead. I'm just keeping it real, man.
That shit's hilarious, man.
And nobody still told me why it's 10%. That's why, because Hebrew is the 10th. I don't know what that means.
That's got to be the only reason. That's the only thing I can think of. 10th. I don't know. A 10th.
That don't make no sense.
A 10th. 10% is a 10th.
Hey, Ralph, why the chat showing you up? Everybody know about the Bible but you? You the pastor? Reverend. There's a difference between pastor, reverend. I know there's a difference between pastor, reverend. Wait, I know there's a difference between bishop. But is there, so I wonder what's the difference between pastor, reverend, and bishop? I feel like it's like bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degree.
You say you wonder if that's the difference? Like, if it's like that?
So when you first start preaching, you're a pastor.
Pastor?
You're a pastor.
Right.
But then when you get your master's in pastoring, you become a reverend.
Uh-huh.
But only few go on with to the doctoral program and they become bishops. Or is a pastor somebody that was ordained by another pastor or like another reverend? But if you have an actual degree in biblical studies or whatever it is, I wonder if that makes you a bishop. Like, why is he Bishop T.D. Jakes and not Pastor T.D. Jakes?
That's a good question.
It's a link to your member count.
Ralph?
It's like Twitch, and then you become a Twitch affiliate, and then you become a Twitch partner.
Reverend is basically old pastor. Ralph said he ain't lying. I said I want 50%.
Reverend is basically old, but yeah, I see. That's Sam just said.
It's basically
That's what I was thinking that too. Is it no? But then that don't make no sense because I think bishop. Well, I guess the highest you can go is like the Pope, but and for the black folks, bishop ain't like it's like the high rank. Like that's like you're a colonel. If you're a bishop, like you like the pastors and the reverends look up to the bishops, right? I don't know, man. I'm so confused. This is why.
I'm confused.
This is why people turn to the universe. This is why people put their belief in the universe.
If the universe, if whatever the universe bring me, that's what I'm gonna take as a sign. Yep.
Yeah, nah, because it's too much to understand in black churches. We don't understand the offering. We don't understand tithes. We don't understand the different level of pastoring. Like, what is the job of the deacon board? They're like security guards for the pastor. That's all deacons is security guards for the pastor. That's all they are. Deacons have no job in the church but to start the service off by praying. And to meet every Tuesday at 7:30.
To meet every Tuesday.
Deacons have no real job in the church. They are security guards for the pastor. I'm telling you.
Dog, the fact that you were able to...
Ralph said, I'm still just Ralph. So you ain't got no pastor? I'm saying I'm still just Ralph. Ralph, it's just because of your member count, bro. You gotta branch out and get your own church. Then you become pastor, Ralph. I don't think you can be pastor. I don't know how this stuff works, man.
I'm still just Ralph. He ain't got nothing in the front of his name. Oh, hey Ralph, you funny as shit for that one, dog. Woo, shit. Dog,
Hey, see, that's a good point though. See, I'm saying, how does Bishop Osteen sound? But can white people be bishops? See, is there a color barrier with it? Because I've never heard of a white bishop.
The only thing, so I grew up completely different than majority of the chat. No.
Oh, sorry.
I grew up in the Catholic Church. Now, there's also there's a color barrier. Black Catholics, white Catholics.
Catholic?
Mm-hmm. And Hispanic.
Don't get me started.
Hispanic, Mexican. It's like the Hispanic side of it is completely different than what I even know. Now, all of that is only a priest and a deacon. That's all I know.
They got deacons?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the deacon job in the Catholic Church? To be a security guard to the priest.
Same thing. Honestly,
deacons have no job.
I mean, yeah, exactly, mama. Deacons are just there hoping they can say a word. And you must be good if the priest is allowing you to go ahead and speak. I've only seen one deacon speak in my life. Outside of praying. I mean, I've gone to my uncle is Baptist, and I've gone to watch him preach.
Explains why you don't work. That explains why you don't understand how tithes and offering be working.
I don't deal with all that. I've gone to see my uncle preach, and he's Baptist. So I've been there and watched him preach a few times.
Is he a pastor, reverend, or bishop?
Reverend.
He got his masters.
Yeah. Yeah, Reverend.
He got his masters. He got his master's degree. Hey, I can't stand Catholic churches. You know how many times you stand up and sit down in the Catholic church? That's why you got good calf muscles.
My mama could tell you now. There's times.
Your mama Catholic?
Yeah, the whole family. I grew up that way. When I say my entire family on my mom's side is we talk.
She's right though.
She's right, but you starting to talk in like hierarchy, like close to the Pope. We don't have that in a regular Catholic church. It's not. They
don't have cardinals in the Catholic churches, or they only in the Vatican.
Do, but that's like from what I've known and what I was taught is only in the Vatican. That's what I was taught though. So I don't know. I don't know. But I've yeah, that's another story. But deacons are there to just give some of their time to God and then go back home and watch football.
Bro, that's my true rant today. Deacons have no job in the church. Their job is literally to just be the barrier between the congregation and the pastor.
They kick off and end it.
That's it. They're only a barrier. You go see the deacon if you want to see the pastor. Deacons have no job in the church. We have come up to that. They are literally security guards for the preacher.
Yeah, that's.
Well, for the pastor, reverend, or bishop. Well,
I will say that I am absolutely amazed that you was able to run off this rant for 20 minutes. That goes to show how deeply embedded this is for you. Like, this wasn't just like something that was just in your brain. This went to your soul.
Bro, I just thought about it. I never knew I hated Deacon so much until I got on the show. I didn't know I felt this way, honestly. I just started talking. I was like, you know what? They really don't have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. If you're a musician, you get the music going in church. If you're the choir director, you direct the choir. Okay? What else? If you're the usher, you direct people to their seats.
Deacon's job is to sleep on the front row.
That's all they do. Can't be knocked out in the front row.
I'm gonna ask my uncle.
Old deacons.
I'm gonna ask my uncle.
You ask what's the job of the deacon?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
They don't do nothing. I'm telling you, they don't do nothing.
If he back door and be like, listen, nephew, they start off the sermon with the prayer and they end it with the prayer. I'm be like, damn, Relle was right.
I want to ask the chat. Have any of y'all been ushers? I know I wasn't an usher because I wasn't fit stand up for all the time. But if any of y'all been ushers, because I want to know like what you do when somebody catch the Holy Ghost and they punch you. when they catch the Holy Ghost and they punch the heck out of you. I want to know what you do in that moment. How do you control yourself?
Mothers of the church do more than deacons. They at least cook for you after church.
I don't know if the mothers of the church be cooking.
Would it be the grandmothers? The aunties?
Not necessarily the grandmother. It's always. I don't think it's ever the mother of the church. It's always just that one big lady who got the nice arms.
So somebody's auntie? Or
every church has that one that has that one big lady who got the nice arms.
Yes. I mean, I know that for sure. That's everywhere. That's everywhere.
When you get out of Catholic church, what y'all eat?
Same thing I eat all the time. Whatever my grandmother cook. The only
Black
difference
Catholics
is
just weird to me.
Hey, I didn't know. So, like, just imagine like me growing up in it. I thought like Catholic church. I went to a Catholic school, so it was like I knew it was different because I didn't see a lot of me. So I knew it was different in a little bit, but I didn't know like outside of that. I didn't know it was that different until I got to like middle school when I went to public school.
You should say it's the hospitality team. Yeah, you talking about the mothers of the church? They are the hospitality team. The mothers of the church will make you feel good about what's going on.
My church didn't have enough ushers for all that.
For the Holy Ghost, they must.
Ralph said you fight back.
Be baptized again.
Oh my gosh, dog.
I mean, listen, I'll tell you, I can go off for church every freaking episode. I can say something about the church, man, because there's just a lot of stuff that just don't make sense to me. Now I'm old enough, I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
Ralph, I've never had Luby's after church. Luby's was always something random.
What? Me. I hear people say Luby's is old people food. Man, give me a walker and break my legs. Luby's good.
Luby's is good. I just never had it after church. I've never had it after church. We always went back home and whatever my grandmother was cooking, that's what we ate.
You grew up privileged.
Blessed.
Yeah,
I prefer blessed.
Yeah, I was cooking every Sunday.
I prefer blessed.
Well, because Catholic.
Go ahead.
Catholics never have second service. So I've never
when you say that, what do you mean by that?
Like Catholics don't celebrate the pastor and wife anniversary, do they?
No. There's no pastor. Yeah. It's priest and deacon at the church. There's nothing of that nature. There's just multiple services. That's it.
All you do is sit there and praise Mary.
God, Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
Man, no, ain't no Jesus. Every time you go to a Catholic church, Mary is everywhere in that mug.
The mother
she
of
on
Jesus.
The fans.
Jesus is too.
No, I ain't never seen Jesus. I see Mary be on the fans, Mary be in the windows, Mary be in the program, Mary be in the bathroom, Mary is everywhere.
Jesus is everywhere too.
Man, I need to go back to the Catholic Church.
You've been to how many have you been to?
One, and they made me stand up and sit down so many times. I said I was never going back.
I never agreed with that at all. I was tired of it. I used to hate it when I was a kid. I hated it. I just want to hear the word, receive my blessing, and leave. But I was always standing up, sitting down. Like, it was a lot. Kneeling. I used to tell my mom I was tired of it. My legs hurt. I didn't want to do it. I used to do all of that. I know the pain. I grew up that way. I know those pains.
Gotcha. Yeah. Rav said, bro, Mary in the bathroom, kid, like, watching you pee. Yeah, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph, that's actually, yeah.
Mary's in the bathroom, you peeing.
I never really felt comfortable, like, because it was always.
I thought she was a virgin.
Kind of. She was.
Why you looking at me peeing if you're a virgin? Mary, you a little freaky if you want to be in the bathroom. Virgin Mary, huh? That's what they call you? All right. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and keep watching me pee if you want to, girl.
I can't stand you, dog.
Keep watching me pee if you want to. It'll be another Jesus. Don't make another Jesus.
You wild, dog. I'm going to the next subject, dog.
Make another Jesus. That's funny. I don't care what you say. I see you, Virgin Mary, watching me pee. We're gonna make another Jesus. Mary, hey, Flight. Look, Flight. Look, the Virgin Mary, she got her shirt hanging off her shoulder. Mary, you think all them clothes, girl, you got on? They say if you touch the hem of your garment. Yeah, Mary, we're gonna make us another Jesus.
Stop.
I'm gonna stop before he stop blessing me.
We have been live for short of an hour, and you have managed to go on for more than 75% of the show on a rant of tithes and offering. So I just want to let you know, I don't know how you do it, but you sir, you are a funny human being.
When I get to heaven, Jesus is gonna be like, I tell you, I wanted a brother.
Y'all gonna have a stern conversation.
I bet Jesus' brother would be cool though. What if Jesus had a brother?
That's hard. That's hard to imagine. He definitely would be.
Jesus' brother talk back.
He would be. Yeah.
I feel like he'd be. I feel like
because you'll see how he get. You see how Jesus is getting treated, and he'll be upset, and he'll be the rebel. I mean, honestly, does Bishop Sycamore have a basketball program?
Nah, that's the big three, Ralph. Bishop Sycamore.
Does Bishop Sycamore have a basketball? Nah.
Ron Artest.
What the hell? Nah, just the message I got. Somebody, I guess YouTube doing some shit, but does Bishop Sycamore have a basketball program? That's funny. What if Bishop Sycamore really did come out with a basketball program?
They probably would lose to high schoolers like the football team did.
I don't understand how you could be grown ass men losing to high schoolers.
Nah, they was goofy. They was goofy for that. I remember that story. We talked about that story in season 1. They was goofy for that.
That's wild. Like that's still wild to me. But man, let's actually get to the topics that we had ahead, man.
My bad. I didn't mean to go that long.
You good? You wild, bro. Let's see. Let's go with the Footlocker one. So, for those that don't know, there was a story that came out about somebody in, I believe, Brampton, Canada, if I'm not mistaken, who has a very, very, very strong shoe fetish. So strong, in fact, that while he was employed at Footlocker, he was in the back and he was caught having sex with the shoes, and not only having sex with the shoes, but finishing in them. He was coming in the shoes and he got caught. So real.
Not even busting nuts in the shoes.
How do you, like, what, when you saw that, what was the first thing that you thought?
There's some weirdos out there, man.
This
There's
is
some
true.
real life weirdos.
Absolutely.
I don't understand.
Absolutely.
I don't understand how you was getting pleasure from having sex with the shoe. Like, I don't, like, it's even impossible. You'd be better off just going to smash a horse. Or a cat, a dog, or something.
Something with a pulse.
Something.
Something with a pulse.
But some shoes? I couldn't imagine walking in and catching this dude having sex butt naked. I think you left that part out. Butt naked in the back of the store like he the only one at work.
Bro, it was a quote that said in the video, because this was a viral video. In the video, this dude said, and I quote, "As you can see, we're at Footlocker here. There is nobody else here, only my shit, and I am fully, completely, 100% sexy and naked."
Who did he tell that to?
He was recording himself. So this is his video, recording himself, and he just, like he about to post on an Instagram story or on TikTok or something. He recorded this and he was quoted saying that. Yeah. Yo, bro, he actually posted this shit live. I didn't know he actually posted it. Like, I thought this was like a Snapchat sent to somebody. This was an actual post.
When they talk about mental health, I don't think about Antonio Brown storming off the field.
I think about shit like this. Yes, this is what's wrong. This dude was having sex with the shoe. He was not even. He probably wasn't even. What? It doesn't even matter. He was beating off or having sex to/with a shoe. A shoe. I don't get it. Like, bro,
When in the shoes that go on the showroom floor?
No, bro. These are like, this is probably, I believe, like, people were saying like this is the stuff that was in the back, and then I think, let me see, because I thought I saw something where somebody said that they had something that looked like, that resembled the glue in their shoe, and they was returning it. They had bought it and they were returning it, but I don't know if they were actually in Brampton at that store, or if they were somewhere else. So I'm trying to see, because I saw that, but it was, and he's a manager.
Yeah, he definitely a manager.
Oh, they.
I don't want any more shoes with the color off-white.
Don't say that, bro. I'm mad because I have a pair of off-whites.
You just ordered some off-white shoes from Footlocker.
No, I just ordered. I have a pair.
You smiling too. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you like them, man.
Jay said, "I want my money back. These shoes pregnant. It's R. Kelly's child."
Yeah, they're paying shoe support.
Shoes.
Shoe support, kid.
Oh my gosh, yo. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Somebody said that the whole thing, hold on. Mason Margiela's Black Fusion low sneakers, which the internet dubbed the cum sneaker. The cum sneaker.
True sneakerheads, tell me I ain't lying. True sneakerheads want that shoe.
The cum sneaker? Probably. Nah, I wouldn't even say true sneakerheads. It's more so true sneakerheads hate how the game is now. It's the hype beast, the people that want to be on the in crowd, they want to be popular and famous and everything. Those are the ones. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a sneakerhead. I'm just a sneaker enthusiast. It's a difference. Like I ain't going to be able to tell you the lineage of these shoes.
Is it like a real difference, or is it like the kids and the dog difference?
It's a real difference. Fuck you. It's a real difference. It's a real difference. Sneaker enthusiasts, for me, I mess with shoes. I like to look good when I go out. I have some dope ass shoes. I have a cool ass fit. The shoes bring out the fit. I just like looking good. That's me. Sneakerheads, they know the history behind the shoe. They probably didn't had, when it come to Jordans, they didn't probably had every single release. They got the boxes in great condition. They got, it's a lot. I'm a sneaker enthusiast. Now, hype beast, I don't know when shoes became something that everybody wanted to get, but now it's just like, you know, everybody feels the need to get these shoes so much, in fact, that they go ahead and buy bots to go ahead and buy a bunch of pairs. And a lot of people don't even have intentions on selling them. They just have them just so they can say they got 10 pairs of them. Ain't nobody flossing the stun like me just for social media. And then there's others that buy bots to buy these shoes to sell them about $500, $700 overpriced. So now that's why I say like sneakerheads, they true to the shit. Hype beast will be the one to buy some cum sneakers and be like, hey, ain't nobody got these cum sneakers. I got cum on my feet. They say some stupid shit like that. That's just my opinion on it though. But who am I?
I definitely think you have some cum sneakers because the story got so big. Now you gotta have these shoes. Not buying no cum sneakers.
I think you gotta be a stupid individual to buy some cum sneakers. It's probably I guarantee you there's somebody in the world that is absolutely trying to buy one of those shoes that dude busted in. I guarantee it. I would not be surprised if there is some story circulating where the shoe that the Brampton Footlocker employee ejaculated in is now selling on eBay for $2,700. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, that's tough, man. I just can't. I mean, I don't even know how the act happened. Like, I'm no lie. I want to see the video. I need to know. I'm sorry. I just won't be able to sleep. I need to know how he pulled this off.
I don't. What you mean? How he pulled it off?
Like, oh my god!
It sounds like it was simple. He has a weird ass shoe fetish that after the hours, when the store closed, he's the last one there as the manager. He went to the back, found some shoes. He thought they looked good. He pulled his shit out. He beat his shit and he busted in there. That's what it sounds like.
So he's not literally having sex with the shoe.
I don't know. I haven't seen the video, nor do I have any type of desire to see it. Honestly,
I wonder if he take the laces out.
Hold on. So what's the difference between him taking the laces out and leaving the ring?
He probably was using the shoe like a little sex toy. Because if you put the laces on and you tighten it real tight, like he can put it on his thing and then do the laces like this, do the laces, then like pull it, and he can adjust it to where he at, and then he can just do his thing.
He can just do his thing. I'm mad, like bro. It's really making me mad. So let me
demonstrate real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna demonstrate real fast. Just let me demonstrate real fast. Yeah, these my purple Nike Air Maxes, the off whites. I got the off-white pair. I just want to demonstrate. So, hold on, let me show you. So if he First of all, you got to undo the laces, because some people are bigger than others. Some people might have to, like me myself, I have to undo the laces. Like me myself, I gotta, I gotta spread mine out to get the shoe. Hold on, let me rip it open. You gotta just hold it like this for me. Just hold it. It's a 2-man job. I'm gonna need 2 people to do this for me. Because once you open the shoe all the way up like that for me, then let me get in there, and then you can adjust it back to fit your size right there. Boom. And now you got like a little sex toy. I never knew these shoes had multiple purposes.
Put them goddamn shoes down.
Bro, okay. Whatever.
Whatever. If you like me, you gotta.
Just if anybody missed it, this is about where I'm at, right?
Let's try. Okay, let's do. Shut the. I guess we see why you got your lady.
Yeah. See, that's a good point right here.
We see why he got his lady. We see how and why he got it.
Definitely wasn't my money.
So let's try. Let's just try to see it from. It's gonna be difficult for me, but let's try to see it from his point of view on as to why.
That's what I was just doing. That's
so
why I just figured it out.
Sex toy.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, bro, man said he got here at the wrong time.
Yeah, bro, man, you did. You missed about a 45-minute rant on Tithes and Offering. But
go ahead.
But okay, so sex toy. What other use cases could there be? He can't get none in real life.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the obvious reason. So what's not an obvious reason? Something fell through, but I mean, I guess you can categorize that as he can't get none.
And that is tragic, though. Like you had something set up, you was like, "Hey, girl, I'm about to be off at 9:00. Hey, I gotta close the store, so I'm gonna be out by 9:30."
C-Sab says shoe jaculator. That's another thing. That's a good point. Was it? I wonder, was it a men's shoe or a lady's shoe? And
Makes a difference.
And if so, if it was a lady's shoe, do we kind of reel back the judgment? Because at least it was in a lady's shoe.
That's a good point. If he was out there nutting in men's shoes, he gay.
Jay said, you said if he was in men's shoes, he's gay.
Yeah, if he was nutting in men's shoes, he definitely gay. And he probably don't want to come out the closet in real life, so that's how he handled his fetish.
That's deep, low key. That's deep. And he's a recovering bobbit. What's a bobbit? Mama, what is a bobbit?
No, see, I hate when they come up with these old terms that we don't know.
What the hell is a bobbit?
That's how people gonna do us when we get old. They're like, no cap.
What the hell? What the hell is no cap?
No cap. What?
Jay said they give. All right, it'll come to me. Fuck it. I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about what YouTube.
It was something on YouTube. It was like on some Chippendale shit, but it was like the black dudes that had like, it was like a group of dudes doing some shit. That shit was like all over Facebook and MySpace and shit.
I ain't watched no Chippendale group of dudes videos on YouTube.
They wasn't like ass naked or nothing.
Hey, okay.
That's how you explain. Before you try to.
I'm just going off your explanation.
Why? Every time I try to explain some shit, you be hoeing me.
Bro, that's what you said. You
said it was like Chippendale.
You said like Chippendale. It was a bunch of guys.
Bro, you ain't even let me finish. You started saying, "Oh no, I ain't never seen
a bunch of guys." Is all I need to hear.
That's what I'm saying. Let me finish my shit, bro.
My fault. No. I'm gonna fall back. Let me fall back.
I don't give a fuck. I don't even know the name of what this shit was, so it don't even fucking matter. This nigga Relle just gonna continue to hold me. Hold on. All right, now listen. What's not gonna happen is people gonna come in this goddamn show and try to hold me in this goddamn chat. That's what's not gonna happen. I already got Relle going against me. I'm not about to have motherfuckers coming in this chat trying to hold me. If so, if you gonna hold me, I don't want to hear shit unless you go ahead and you sending money to the show and you helping us make this goddamn podcast better.
Say what you want, man.
So you can say what you want as long as you go ahead. If you go ahead and tip it and throwing some money for us to get this podcast better, you ain't about to be holding me in this goddamn chat.
Speaking of tip, C-Sam said tip drill. Tip drill made me want to get my first credit card. That is the most iconic scene in that video. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, absolutely. That was the most iconic scene to this day. Isn't that still a thing? I mean, I
don't know. I've never seen it in real life.
I haven't either. I haven't been in those circles to where they could just do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought PPW was something that would happen then. I don't know.
Nah, we don't. Nah, well, PPW not that kind of event.
Speaking of partners, there was a story or a post. I don't know who posted it. Which one of the partners did?
I think he did, but we'll go ahead and go.
But essentially, oh damn! I just came across that other story too, Relle. I get to it. I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay.
But the partner was basically one of the partners posted a text conversation between the other partner, and a lot of people was calling them out for the way the conversation was going. So essentially, the conversation was like, you know, I did this, and this. And it's like, that's what's up. And it's like, I love you for real. I love you too. When I saw that, I was like, hey, it ain't nothing wrong with you telling your partners that you love them because life is too short, right?
Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph. What really got me was the following text that ensued. The person who sent, or whoever.
Whatever his name is.
Whatever his name. Somebody sent, out of the partner, somebody said, best friend, what are you doing today? I want to take you out and spoil you. I don't know.
No, you missed the part. Feel like seeing you smile.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yes. Best friend, what are you doing today? That is real critical. Best friend, what are you doing today? I want to spoil you. I want to make you smile, or I feel like making you smile. I want to see you smile, whatever the case may be. He wanted to see his partner smile. I don't know. The response was RNS. For those that don't know, RNS means real nigga shit. I don't know what's more funnier. Him saying, I want to spoil you, I want to see you smile, or the dude responding, RNS. Also, would you ever see yourself texting any one of your partners that?
Nah, first of all, if I text any of y'all that, I'm getting roasted on site. It won't even make it to social media.
Jay said if anybody ever texts him like that, we got to fight. GNS. No, I think I don't understand. Like, I don't care if they smile or not. I really don't care at all. Like, I care about my homies and making sure that they mental right, making sure everything good. But I'm not gonna go and say, "Hey, I want to see you smile." What? I'm also not gonna say I'm gonna spoil you. No. What the fuck? I'm gonna spoil you? That's something I tell my fiance. I'm not telling one of my partners that I'm going to spoil them. Like, I don't get that. Like, and I know how they gonna flip it. Oh, this is the problem right now. Niggas don't know how to show they main niggas love and this and that. Like, nah, bro. There's ways you can show your homies love without saying it in that terminology. Am I wrong, Relle? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, I'm not going to defend that.
I'm not going to defend that.
That is so weak to me. I'm kind of with you. When I was reading it, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's so nice. They love each other. That's so cool. And then it was like, what you doing? What happened?
Jay said, hell, I'm not telling my wife I'm a spoiler, so I'm damn sure not telling a man that. Exactly. See, Sam, all we saying is, hey, we turning up tonight. Hey, and if you really,
I don't even say it.
If you really doing it, like I think that's the furthest extent, honestly, right? Like, hey, we going out tonight. Like, it's a text like, hey, we going out tonight, right? And the furthest extent is like, we turning up, drinks on me if you really got it. If you got it like that. I think that is the peak right there. I think that's as far as you go. Honestly. As far as once again, I'm only speaking in my terminology or our terminology of what we have right now, right?
I can word it a lot differently because all he had to say was something like, "Hey, bro, like,
there's something in your eye. Chill out, mama. There's something in your eye."
I'll be like, "Hey, man, I see you been down lately, bro. So let's hit the Galleria, man. Let's blow a bag. Let's hit the Gallo. Let's blow a bag, man." Something like that. Instead of saying, feel like seeing you smile. Like, I personally want to see you smile. Like, it's for me.
Nobody else. This is for me. Right.
Your smile brightens my day.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Your smile brings love into my life. That's gay.
I don't get it. You're not gonna see me real, bro. I'm telling you now. If I ever text you some shit like that, you just jab me, bro.
I'm gonna respond back. Yes. Spoil me. That should have been his response.
Hey, do you think that was next? Do you think that was next? Because it got cut off short, so you gotta think that was next, right?
Nah, because he would have said yes first. Then I think he would have said that first. Then he would have said RNS.
But once again, here's how I'm looking at it: is that the person that posted it isn't the one that started the text thread. So he knew he was gonna post it once he got that first message.
He started the gay version of it, though. The first part wasn't gay.
No. No, he didn't. Think about it. Whoever was in blue is the one that started it. Right?
Gray started that, though.
I thought it was blue.
No, Gray started it.
Oh, well, never mind. Then take that.
Gray started it from that text message above, and then Blue is the one who started. Blue started the gay part of it.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
I'm talking about the entire text in general.
Oh, no. I'm talking about when they started getting sus.
Yeah.
You gotta know. So the person
we found the suspect is right. Gay.
So Gray, when he put RNS, you gotta know that he was about to post this shit. And after that, because he was like, "Oh, yeah, I know people." I don't think he's. Maybe he is, but I'm just going. I don't know. He was posting this shit. He gonna put RNS and he's just gonna incriminate one person. So now after that RNS, whatever his boy responded to, that's when he put yes. I know that's when he started feeding into it. After what he posted on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense because he's trying to hide this shit.
You always know what make me smile. Yes.
Kid Benjamin put on a smile.
You always do what is needed.
Yes. Hey Jay, I'm right there with you. If we ain't been out in a while, we going out tonight is enough. That's enough. I'm sorry. Relle, you texting Mike that? You go text Mike, I just want to see you smile.
I ain't texting Mike that. I don't care if he smile or not. Nigga frown for all I care. I think it's weird when the nigga smile too much.
Nigga can't be happy. Nigga can't be happy around. He can't be too
nigga, when you're around me, be miserable.
He can't be too happy around you.
Nigga, it's like Charm, like even like Charm too. Charm be so happy. Like, calm down.
But Charmin do be smiling. I think I was smiling a lot at Horn.
Yeah,
Wedding,
Ralph,
bro.
I agree. That's what I was arguing about.
I agree.
They were trying to tell me-
I agree.
They were trying to tell me what actually I said it ain't about that. You can say that I can say something completely different and still mean yeah, okay, I'm gonna go spoil you flight, but I'm not gonna call it spoil.
Like, let's go out. Don't worry about shit.
If I got money, if I got money, you know I got money. So I'll be like, hey bro, let's go to Footlocker, bro. Let's go. I'm gonna say let's go like it's a we thing. But then when we get there, I'm gonna be like, hey bro, get what you want.
Yeah.
We'll go out to eat, hey bro, let's go eat, bro. Then when you get there, hey bro, it's on me, get what you want.
So let me play devil's advocate, because we know that anytime you text something, it could be misconstrued, right? Determined by a punch. Now, hold on. Let me clarify this. I agree with you. That text thread was out of line, out of pocket. It's clear. There's no way in hell I'm texting my shit. There's no way, of course, because I'm playing devil's advocate. That text thread was out of line. I don't see that shit being anything that I would text any one of my partners. But let's play devil's advocate. Do you think that it could have been taken out of context because it's through text and terminology, and maybe their terminology is completely different?
Nah.
It's a long shot, but I just want to play both sides of the fence, so that way, we see it from both ends of the spectrum.
That's not gonna cut it. That's just other ways you can communicate. So I guess I want to think of some things. I want the chat to come in here too. I was just kind of thinking about this. What are some things that are offline for you to say to your homies in text messages?
I mean, I want to spoil you. I want to see you smile is absolutely there. That's the line. Your homie don't feel comfortable approaching like that unless you made him feel comfortable. I mean, true, Jay. Ralph, it's not the action, it's the choice of words. C. Sam said, bro, kid probably responded like, these females don't get you.
Nobody gonna understand you like I do.
That's funny, C. Sam. That shit is hilarious. Jay, I agree. I just had to play devil's advocate because I do my best to try to see everybody's point of view. But
some people's point of view ain't worth looking at.
You absolutely right, bro. That shit.
You right. I know.
You're right.
I'm just trying to think of like what's some other things that you just can't say in text messages like.
But hold on, before you get in that, Ralph said the question is, would you let another grown man spoil you? I personally can't let a man spoil me. I mean, you're right. I mean, you can't tell me that you're about to spoil me and then I allow you to.
No.
Listen. No, hear me out, because this is what I think Ralph is saying.
Spoil me.
Right. This is what I think Ralph is saying. So what you saying is, Mike texts you and say, "Let me spoil you." You gonna let him spoil you?
No. That's not what Ralph is asking.
I'm saying.
Mike text me that, no. But if Mike said, "Hey, bro, let's go to the mall," I go.
So wait, is Ralph talking about the actual action of spoiling, or the action of texting? Let me spoil you.
No, he's talking about the action. He's saying I couldn't let a grown man spoil me. He's talking about the action.
If you okay, now all right. See, that's where now. Okay, so now that's where I'm confused. If you're talking about the actual action of a grown man spending money on things that I want, I don't know.
Where we going next? Where you going? You buying? Oh, you got big money, don't you? Hey, I do. Look, man. You taking me to the Versace store.
See, that's why I think it's gotta be a whole. It's a lot that go into it. I feel like, because in order to get to that point of actually getting spoiled, text messages had to ensue, right?
I agree.
So, what did the text messages say in order for you to just feel comfortable with another man spending money on you?
That's what I'm saying. People like, hey, bro, let's hit the store, man. Let's hit the mall.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I'm trying to figure out. Like, Ralph, are you saying the actual action of somebody spending money on you? I'm not gonna say somebody, another homie spending money on you, or the action of him saying, "Let me spoil you." I think it's perfectly cool and more than normal to hook your partner up with something, especially if y'all. I mean, I agree. It's no way, like, let's say, matter of fact, let's go ahead and speak it into existence, Relle. Don't Cancel Me Pod blows the fuck up and we start getting monetized off of YouTube. Matter of fact, let me reword that. Don't Cancel Me Podcast is blowing up. And we getting monetized by YouTube, and we getting endorsements. See how I did that, Relle?
That's it.
I won't see a problem in me saying, "Hey, Relle, hey, I'm in the H, bruh. What you on?" Shit, I'm chilling. "Hey, bruh, meet me at the Gallo." Bet. We go to the Gallo. We hit a Footlocker. He looking at some shoes. "Hey, let me get these in my size, whatever." No. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to Footlocker.
Oh, my bad. You're right. Ooh, good catch.
I'm going to Champs.
Hey, good motherfucking catch. You right.
I can trust they all whites.
We can trust Champs. We go to Champs. Relle say, "Hey, let me get these." And Relle's like, "I like these. Put them at the counter." I go and get my shoes. Right. He got his lady with him. I got mine. They all get their shoes. Put them at the counter. I say, "Hey, Relle, got you, my G." Boom. Right? There's nothing that's been crossed, correct? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Nah, but you wasn't spoiling. That's a gift.
That's essentially spoiling is gift or gifts.
No. Thank you. A gift is a gift. Spoiling is a series. This is the definition of spoiling.
Okay,
a series of gifts in a continuing amount of time.
Wait. Hold on.
No. Excuse me. Let me rephrase
you look this shit up?
The definition of spoiling is I just made my own Webster. The definition of spoiling is a series of gifts or actions.
Okay, so the key word. So it has to be plural.
Right. If I go and say, "Hey, Flight, I got you this computer," that's a gift. But hey, Flight, I got you a computer. I got you a mic. I got you a jacket. I got you a hat. I want you to match, Flight, so I got you some shoes too.
Okay, all right.
That is when you say it like that. That's shoes too.
When you say I got you some shoes too. That's what you do. That's
I got you a hat.
But okay, so now
and the shoes.
So now we can go to the point to where now is there a price point to where it's spoiling or a gift? Because you can say that you got me, like, think about it. You can say you got me a PC. But let's think of, for those that don't know, when I stream right now, I stream on my gaming PC / streaming PC. This is something that was an investment. So if you give somebody something that's an investment, wouldn't that be sort of spoiling because of the price point? Because I can get you some shoes, and the shoes could be $150. But if you get me a PC, and the PC was an investment, wouldn't that kind of be? I don't know. So is there a price point on what's a gift and what's being spoiled?
Ain't no price point. I can spoil you with food.
That's not good though, because I just compared it from shoes to a PC. If you buy me, I'm a long shot. What I got? If you buy me $4,500 worth of food, that's spoiling. But you're not gonna buy me $4,500 worth of food in one trip.
No, if I buy you, if I buy you food one day, I just bought your food for that day. But if I buy your food every day for the week, I'm spoiling you. I don't think it's a price point. I just think it's a series.
You just think it's a series of events,
right? So, it doesn't matter what it is. You can spoil somebody. You can spoil somebody at work. You can spoil somebody with something. You can spoil people with hugs. If you hugging somebody every day, you hugging somebody every day, you hugging somebody every day, and then the day you don't hug, they say, "Well, you mad? Why you ain't hug me today?" It's because you didn't spoil them with hugs.
But the thing is like, I understand that, but we talking about an actual gift. Like, I completely agree with you with stuff like that. But I'm saying, is there a limit at price?
No, I'm saying. That's why I answered that. I said no.
Yeah. So in the chat, do you think there's a limit to when it comes to a price? Is there a certain price point to where one gift is considered spoiled, or do you think it doesn't matter if you're buying multiple? Then it's spoiling. If you buy one, it's fine. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like some people will believe that, like, if I'm spending over $1,000 on one thing on you, I just spoiled you. $1,000?
It's relevant to what you're making too.
Okay, true.
If I got $50 million and spend $1,000 on you, to me that's like spending $1. Really, like 15 cents.
Really?
So it depends on how much you make, I guess. Now, if I only make $80,000 a year and I buy you a $70,000 house, then yeah, that could possibly. But yeah, it's all relative to what you're making.
Let's see what the chat said. Okay, so let's see, Jay. If you would say it to your wife, you shouldn't say it to a homie. Okay. Say better. All right. Yeah. I think it's perfectly cool and more normal. Yeah, we said that, C-Sam. Absolutely. Relle in the passenger seat with his knees touching and his hands on his knees talking about where we going next. Maybe he's a foreign. He's not foreign, Mama. I'm going to go ahead and kill that. He's not foreign. He's not foreign. I'm going to kill that, Mom. They said no Footlocker. No Footlocker. No Footlocker. That was funny. I live by the I eat, we all eat, and that's real. No, I mean, I agree. I live by that too. Like, from now, I will say that there's a line that's drawn, right? When we say I eat, we all eat, you can't let people eat that never wanted to support you, but they was always like kind of cool with you. If that makes sense.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that always make sure that they cool with you just enough to when you make it, they feel like they can get some shit for free or they can be a part of the clique. Right? So that's when you got to be able to know. So I fuck with that reasoning. And obviously I understand C-Sam, knows the limits, but I'm just, for my purposes, there's limits to that shit. So I mess with that quote, but there's limits to it. Ralph, the action of spoiling, that's a no-go. Jay, yeah, it's a limit to homies buying. It's gay if you buy your partner a whole fit knowing his exact buying a whole fit knowing his exact measurements. Jay, homies gift stuff we know the others want, and right now I can't get, and maybe you can't. Oh, right now I can get, and maybe you can't. Okay, that makes sense. Ralph said, I mean, it's a difference between just buying something, but I can't let you take me from store to store and buying me stuff. Nah, bro. What if, okay, I'm gonna stop there. What if you go to the first store, right? And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get this. And you just get your one thing because that's in your budget. And your partner just throwing it in the bag, right? And he say, hey, man, get what you want. And you go and get it. All right. And then it's like, now you just here with them because you chilling. It's camaraderie, right? It's fellowship. Y'all go to the next store and you chilling. Y'all chopping it up, whatever. And he say, hey, get what you want. You turn that down, it's like, well, fuck, this is just a fucking payday. And it's like, you don't know it's a spoiler. You just think like, hey, this nigga just being hella nice. Would you turn it down?
No, I'm not turning it down.
You said, yeah?
No, I'm not turning it down.
Ralph? I mean, because I feel like you have to know for sure you're getting spoiled. But if you just go in there like, hey, and then after the second store, y'all go to the third store, it's like, ain't no fucking way. Like, he done bought me 12 shirts here. He done brought me 7 fits here. There's no way he getting me anything else, right? You just go in and he just like, My nigga, you just go and get whatever you want. We here, my nigga. Like, we made it. You turning that down?
No, I'm not. I told you I'm not turning down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to get Ralph's.
You can buy me anything you want. Just don't say you spoiling me. You can buy me anything you want to buy me.
I'm gonna go read these laws. It depends on what kind of pockets you got. See, Sam, exactly, Relle. It's the way your pocket's set up. I mean, I agree with that. Jay, if I know my homie working toward the same goal I am and he pushing toward it, I'ma bless my boy. I mess with it. Mo P, appreciate you pulling up. I wish I gotta get the command set up, but whenever y'all get a chance, let's quick shout out. Whenever y'all get a chance, twitch.tv/Average Mo Show. Go and check our boy out, man. He's streaming now because I just got the notification. Ralph said, nah, I'll make an investment.
Yeah. Ain't spoiling. I'm investing in you. You better do something with it.
We all eating me and I'm putting you on so you can make a life. I'm not giving you anything.
Mama said keep the receipts.
Of course my mama would say that. But
I'm with you, Jay. I'm not missing my blessing.
I'm not missing that either. I'm with my mom saying that kind of hit close to home. Just because I don't think it's gonna be a word, but it could be. I don't know. Keep the receipts because that so-called homie that's doing all of that can fuck around and be like, hey, remember when I did all of this shit for you? And let's say you keep the receipts and you like already like repaid him for that shit. But then he come up with some bogus shit like, remember when I did this shit for you? Like, nah, here, I paid you back for that shit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean.
So that the keep the receipts thing kind of hit close to home because that's happened to both of us. But yeah, I'm not missing any of my blessings. God's gonna bless you, most bless you. God's gonna bless you. When I hear that statement about I eat, we all eat, I think about you setting your homies up to earn their own, like you putting them on to make their own money. I agree to
a certain extent.
Yeah, I agree to a certain extent.
I think if you like, if like, let's say me, okay, let's say boom, 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 Beverly Hills, y'all pull up. I'm going. If I signed the deal for $15 million, I'm like, all right, bet I could take all y'all out, and at least, hey, we made it. I'm here because of all of y'all. This is me rewarding y'all for everything that y'all done. Mm-hmm. Let's hit them all. Buy what you want. We'll meet back here in the middle. Whatever. That's a little extravagant. But
and just for clarification, it's gonna happen. Like that time, right. That time is gonna happen for us,
right?
But
right.
Go ahead, Rick.
So me rewarding and me, or just me celebrating, or me just making sure, just make sure taking care of y'all, make sure y'all good. I think that's just, we can celebrate, and then after that, or while we're celebrating, we can also be putting you on, okay, now I want you to run this social media. I'm tired of posting all these apps. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I want you to do this, and then everybody can kind of earn they keep too into the circle.
Right. And honestly, in that situation, like let's say that situation happens, right? Putting you on so you can make a life. I'm not giving you anything.
I'm gonna say keep the receipts.
Of course, my mama would say that. But
I'm with you, Jay. I'm not missing my blessing.
I'm not missing that either. I'm with my mom saying that kind of hit close to home. Just because I don't think it's gonna be a word, but it could be. I don't know. Keep the receipts because that so-called homie that's doing all of that can fuck around and be like, hey, remember when I did all of this shit for you? And let's say you keep the receipts and you like already like repaid him for that shit. But then he come up with some bogus shit like, remember when I did this shit for you? Like, nah, here, I paid you back for that shit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean,
So that the keep the receipts thing kind of hit close to home because that's happened to both of us. But yeah, I'm not missing any of my blessings. God's gonna bless you, most bless you. God's gonna bless you. When I hear that statement about I eat, we all eat, I think about you setting your homies up to earn their own, like you putting them on to make their own money. I agree
to a certain extent.
Yeah, I agree to a certain extent.
I think if you like, if like, let's say me, okay, let's say boom, 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 Beverly Hills, y'all pull up. I'm going. If I signed the deal for $15 million, I'm like, all right, bet I could take all y'all out, and at least, hey, we made it. I'm here because of all of y'all. This is me rewarding y'all for everything that y'all done. Mm-hmm. Let's hit them all. Buy what you want. We'll meet back here in the middle. Whatever. That's a little extravagant. But
and just for clarification, it's gonna happen. Like that time, right. That time is gonna happen for us,
right?
But
right.
Go ahead, Rick.
So me rewarding and me, or just me celebrating, or me just making sure, just make sure taking care of y'all, make sure y'all good. I think that's just, we can celebrate, and then after that, or while we're celebrating, we can also be putting you on, okay, now I want you to run this social media. I'm tired of posting all these apps. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I want you to do this, and then everybody can kind of earn they keep too into the circle.
Right. And honestly, in that situation, like let's say that situation happens, right? I believe if it's like one big gathering with all of the people that was really supporting you from day one, I believe that there's going to be something that's set. Like, hey, first off, I want to let y'all know, appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all being here from day one. And appreciate y'all rocking with us. The reason why we here is because of y'all. Y'all help push us here, right? So now, first off, I want to be able to go ahead and bless y'all for go ahead and blessing us. But also, I want to keep this going. And I want to be able to bring y'all on so y'all can go ahead and make a living for yourselves. So
LeBron James.
Exactly. On some LeBron shit. I'm going to put my homies on and I'm going to go ahead and show them love, whether it's, food, I pay for dinner, or we go somewhere and buy whatever the fuck y'all want, whatever the case it may be. But I'm still going to be able to put my homies on. So when I hear if I eat, we all eat, I agree with setting them up for them to be able to make their own individual successes. I agree with that, but I also don't feel that's where it stops. If that makes sense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I really believe that you can do that.
That's a bomb threat.
Relle, you want to go ahead and handle this? Or you go ahead and say something, man. This is the second week in a row. We got somebody. Matter of fact,
everybody please evacuate the chat.
I got a homie that is black and Indian. I wish I had him in the chat. So he can go ahead and say something.
So we can get Charmin translated.
I'm screenshotting. Charmin?
Somebody check Charmin so he can tell us what he said. My nigga said a lot. He must have something to say.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Jay not again. Like, God, Lee, man. Like, bruh. Like, what is you on, bro?
Maurice said block and report him.
I'm dead, man.
Yeah, we're gonna call in the bomb threat.
Well, go ahead and talk to him somewhere while I figure this out. Cause this shit, these people here.
I wish I knew how to talk his language so I can respond.
I wish I could.
That's my Arab talk.
That's wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me know if you want one, man. Let me know if you want one. I'll try to get something made. I want to get something made in mass production. Raph was asking what's up with the Don't Cancel Me podcast. I got this one on too. Peachy Perfect, man. Peachy Perfect Entertainment, Peachy Perfect Studios is coming soon. I am
Talk
so
to
excited
him.
about that, man. Picture
Talk to
Perfect
him.
Studios is coming soon. It's almost 9:30. It's almost time for us to go anyways.
It really
You know what?
is.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, that you spent your Friday night with us once again. And I want to just take a moment to say thank y'all to everybody that's supporting the chat. You know, it's all about doing what you love. It's about doing what you love to do. Life is too short, you know, and people are going out like flies. I think Houston's #1 in homicides already in the year 2022. So I think you know, you want to be careful about what's going on. You never know when it's over for you, and you want to make sure that you doing what you love to do, loving who you want to love, take chances, and let's fly. You know, be motivated. You know, this podcast was something that you this podcast was something that, you know, I wanted to start a long time ago. Then I got blessed a couple of years ago to be on another podcast that did end up working out. I think Flight, the same thing kind of happened to him. And then boom, one day literally just takes Flight and said, "What's up?
Let's do this shit.
Let's do it." So sometimes all it just takes is a jump, you know. You know, a baby bird, you know, when they're born, they fly, you know, when it's time to leave the nest, you know, and it's time to go off that branch. They got to go off that branch, and then they got to spread their wings and go. You know, they're either going to hit the ground, they're going to spread their wings. They hit the ground, they're probably dead.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can't live your life staying on that branch, though.
You can't. And it goes back to what I said to begin this podcast, is that, you know, if you had some bad experience in your past, learn from your past experiences, but don't let the regrets of your past hinder the dreams that you have for your future. We both could have easily let, you know, the past hinder what we have going on for here, but we decided to go ahead and learn from that, collab, and then come out here, and now we on season 2. And now, you know, Relle doing big things, and I'm gonna go ahead and transition into that. Relle doing big things. He over here doing stuff with Real Dads Do Real Things, which Jay just put in the chat. Shout out to Real Dads Do Real Things. We definitely gonna have a podcast on that.
Next week, the founder coming on next week.
The founder is coming on next week. A major event tomorrow.
Yes.
Relle, if you know about it, go ahead and plug the Real Dads Do Real Thing event.
I'm speaking at it.
That's correct. That's right. You speaking at it.
No,
Go ahead and plug it. Go ahead and plug the
No, for those out there in the Houston area, we are having an event tomorrow at the Caribbean Hot Pot off of Veterans Memorial. Please come out if you are interested in this mission that we have to make better fathers, make fathers great again. It's like how I like to say it. So please come out tomorrow. I will be there speaking. So I know you just heard me tonight, but it's okay to hear me tomorrow too.
Indeed.
So definitely. Definitely, man. That's episode 2, ain't it?
Episode 2. Last thing I'm gonna say on some real shit. Don't hold back on that positive feedback. Go ahead and show your people that love, because they probably need it. Never understood why people hold back on the positive feedback. Never understood why people hold back on showing love. It's something that hinders our community as far as blacks go, and we know, and we've seen it for a lot. Make sure you show your people love. Go ahead and support your people. Everybody that's in the chat, everybody that supports the Don't Cancel Me podcast, everybody that supports Real Dads Do Real Things. We appreciate you. Please continue to do that, because you help us to continue to go on with what we doing. Because if we ain't have people like y'all in the chat, we ain't have people like y'all supporting us, you know, we would just get to a point to where we were like, fuck it, we ain't really impacting nobody, and, you know, it is what it is. Let's just call it a wrap. But y'all the reason why we keep doing this. If you new in the chat, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for the notifications. Go ahead and comment on all of the videos. My boy Relle is doing an absolutely magnificent job with posting on all the socials. I'm trying to get the technical side of it going with the stream and the recording and everything. But my boy Relle is killing that shit with posting it on the socials. Please go and show all of the socials love. Instagram is Don't Cancel Me Pod. The Twitter is Don't Cancel Me Live or Don't Cancel Live.
Don't Cancel Live.
Twitter is Don't Cancel Live, and TikTok is Don't Cancel Me Pod.
I think so.
Yeah,
TikTok we'll get all in the description. When I do the final episode video, I will put it in the description.
We'll put it in the description, and then the next time we on this pod, I'll make sure that the software is straight, so that way we can go ahead and have my moderator bot working, where we can go ahead and have the socials popping up in the chat periodically. But man, I can't express it enough. We appreciate the love, man. Like, this is episode 2. We got big things coming. We are absolutely going to make it. We're going to. The goal, and I'm going to say short-term goal. The short-term goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, to where we can go ahead and get monetized, because I know for a fact we're going to have 4,000 hours of watch time. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube so we can start getting monetized. Go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Go ahead and tell your family about us. Go ahead and like the stream. Please make sure you subscribe. I can't express it enough because it helps us out a lot. But Relle, you got anything? You got any other words you want to give?
Nah, man. Hey, just make sure y'all back here next week. We do it again next Friday. We are here 7:30. Episode 2 for edited full version video will be coming out most by the end of Monday. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. And on that note, we appreciate y'all. This has been episode 2 of season 2 of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. For Petrie Perfect, I am Vino Flight. And we are out, man. Appreciate y'all showing love, man. Peace.